Have you ever felt surrounded by people and still somehow felt completely alone? Not the peaceful kind of alone, but the kind that sits heavy in your chest. The kind you try to escape with noise, music, scrolling, conversations that don't really mean anything. We've been taught to fear loneliness, to treat it like a problem, like something is wrong with us if we're not constantly connected, constantly talking, constantly with someone. But what if loneliness isn't what we think it is? What if it's not a void, but a doorway? Because here's something strange. Every time life slows you down, every time people drift away, every time you're left alone with your thoughts, it feels uncomfortable at first, and that's exactly why most people run. They fill every quiet moment. They avoid being alone. They chase distraction after distraction, just to not feel that silence. But the few who don't run, they discover something different. At first, loneliness feels like noise inside your head. Thoughts you've ignored, feelings you've pushed away, questions you never answered. It's messy. It's raw. But if you stay there, if you don't escape, that noise slowly starts turning into something else. You begin to notice things you never had time for before. What actually makes you happy, what trains you, what you've been pretending to enjoy just to fit in. You start meeting yourself, not the version shaped by others, but the real one. Because most people go their entire lives without truly knowing who they are. They know their roles, their responsibilities, their image. Loneliness gives you that chance. It strips everything away. The expectations, the pressure, the constant need to be seen, and leaves you with something simple. And in that space, something powerful happens. You stop trying to be enough for everyone else. And slowly, that starts to feel peaceful. You realize you don't always need noise to feel alive. You don't always need people around to feel complete. Because when you're comfortable being alone, something shifts inside you. You become stronger, quieter, more grounded. You stop chasing validation. You stop holding on to people who don't truly value you. Because you've learned something most people haven't. Your own company is enough. And here's the beautiful part. Loneliness doesn't push people away from your life. It actually transforms the way they enter it. When you no longer need people to fill a gap, you start choosing them differently. You choose connection over attention, real conversations over empty noise, because you're no longer afraid of being alone. And that changes everything. So maybe loneliness was never the enemy. Maybe it was never something to fix. Maybe it was a quiet invitation, an invitation to pause, to reconnect with the one person you've been too busy to understand. So the next time you feel that familiar emptiness, don't rush to cover it up. Don't reach for your phone immediately. Don't try to escape it. Just sit with it. Even if it feels uncomfortable. Even if it feels unfamiliar. Because hidden inside that silence is something incredibly rare in this world. And if you listen closely enough, loneliness won't feel like loneliness anymore. It will feel like coming home.